What's up, guys? It's Trisky here, and today I have a commentary about the Xbox and PS3 and some of the differences and things like that. So before I get started with the topic, I want to go ahead and talk about the gameplay really quickly. What you're watching is a pure team deathmatch that I jumped into a long time ago, and I think I actually jumped into it on accident. But pure is just basically, no kill streaks, no attachments, anything like that. So I think I end up going on like a 25 kill streak. And even though it's a team deathmatch, and team deathmatches can be kind of slow, anytime you get a 25 kill streak, you might as well put it up on YouTube, right? So anyway, the host cuts out at the end. So I think the game ends with me at like 29-1 or something like that. End up finishing 33-1, but you guys don't get to see the end. So anyway, 33 kills in a team deathmatch with no kill streaks or anything like that, I thought was pretty cool. So now on to the topic. As most of you know, or as all of you should know unless you're living under a rock somewhere, the PlayStation Network went down last week. They took it offline, and it's been unplayable for a week now, and there's no telling as to when it's going to come back up. Could be another week, could be tomorrow, who knows. So in the meantime, I went ahead and reactivated my Xbox Live account, and I've been playing on Xbox. This is the first time I've really put any serious game time into the Xbox, so it's also the first time I've really been able to notice some of the major differences between the two consoles. And I know I have a few friends who are considering switching from PS3 to the Xbox, at least for the time being, maybe for the long run if they like it, who knows. And I figured I'd do this commentary and kind of compare the two, give the pros and the cons of each, so that, some people out there can maybe make a decision. First up, I have to say that the Xbox has better online features. Now things like party chat, you can see that people are in a party on a game like Black Ops or a Call of Duty game. By looking at their avatars, you can see like, oh, this guy's playing with 4 people, rather than having to guess or spam them with an invite, or even send them a message asking if they're in a party. I thought that was really cool. So I do like some of the online features that Xbox offers, but I think the online interface goes to the PS3. The PS3 interface is just a whole lot simpler, more simple, simpler, whatever. It's easier to kind of see what your friends are doing and who's online and who's playing what, rather than having to push a bunch of buttons like you do on the Xbox. Also, on the PS3, it's easier to send messages, and it's easier to, or not easier, but you can send a message in a friend request, while on Xbox, as far as I know, you have to send in a friend request and then another message after that explaining why you just added this person or whatever. Also, PS3, now this is kind of a petty thing, but I'm kind of a grammar Nazi, and I like to type my messages even online with apostrophes and punctuation and capitalization and everything like that. And on the Xbox, you have to scroll through like a bunch of different sort of character screens in order to put a comma here or an apostrophe there or something like that. And I thought that's just kind of a pain. Whereas on the PS3, you press one button and you can, get to all that stuff. But anyway, that's a little thing. I'm sure it's not a major selling point, but it's something I did notice. Now, on to Black Ops, I noticed connections do seem to be better on Xbox. I don't know if this is because there are just more people playing on Xbox and there's a larger selection, or if it's something with the programming that makes the connections, actually physically better. But I do notice that I'm more likely to have a 3-bar, which some of you guys know I pretty much always get a 2-bar if I'm playing during the night or during the evening. But on Xbox, it seems like I'm always getting a 3-bar now, so that's really cool. That's something that really makes me happy, to be able to play at like 6 o'clock at night and not have a 2-bar. Also, gameplay as a whole on Xbox seems smoother. The textures and things like that are a lot better on Xbox. Like when you pick up a gold gun, on PS3 it just looks pixelated and crappy, and on Xbox they're actually smooth, and hey, it looks like gold, kind of gold mixed with butter. But yeah, the textures are a lot better on Xbox. The gameplay feels smoother. There aren't any frame rate lag issues or anything like that. On PS3, for you guys who have one, every time napalm's dropped on Summit, you can count on 5 seconds of frame rate lag until that fire is gone. Nothing like that on Xbox that I've seen. Now, there still might be some frame rate lag, who knows, but I just haven't noticed it coming from the PS3. Also, this is pretty cool. I haven't been dashboarded on yet once playing Xbox. Now, those of you who play PS3 know that you're going to get dashboarded on probably 10 times a night. I've played like 35 games or so on Xbox and haven't had one host dashboard, which kind of leads me to believe maybe on PS3 all those times that we think we're getting dashboarded on, it's actually just the game dropping the host. Because I really can't understand the major differences in how much people dashboard on each console. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's nice to actually have a somewhat legitimate win-loss ratio and everything like that. Oh, and speaking of stats, now I don't want to start a flame war or anything like that, but people are always saying, oh, PS3 is easier than Xbox, or oh, Xbox is easier than PS3, or whatever. No, it's not true. I can honestly say, after spending time playing Xbox now and playing all that time on PS3, there isn't a difference on skill level between either console. And I don't think there's a difference between the way that people play. I have run into more parties on Xbox, but that doesn't mean that they're good parties. I mean, I think I've played like 35 games on Xbox. I have only played by myself, haven't even played with one other person yet. And I still have like a 4.5 win-loss with like a 5.5 KD. And that's with being really uncomfortable with the controller because I can't aim worth crap. Yeah, there's no difference. And the same would go if I were to make a new account on PS3 right now. I would have no problem holding stats even higher than that. So no difference in skill level. Don't buy one console over the other thinking that it's going to make you a beast player or whatever, because it's really not. And I kind of spoke for a second there on the controller as this commentary is winding down. I do prefer the PlayStation controller just because maybe it's because I'm familiar with it and I'm used to it, but I feel like the thumbsticks are a lot looser and they allow for a little more precision in your shot and everything like that. It's really tough for me to adjust to the Xbox controller. It feels like it takes a lot of force to kind of break out of the middle, the stationary position of each thumbstick. And then it seems like to continue that movement, it takes less force. So this is kind of hard to explain, but you start off by pressing a lot of force, but if you were to continue that same force, you're going to overshoot. And it's just, I don't know, one little thing I've noticed with the Xbox controller. I think I might pick up a new one of those Razer Onza controllers with like the remappable buttons and everything. So hopefully that'll kind of keep that from happening. But anyway, those are the differences I've noticed in Xbox and PS3. I wouldn't really say one takes the cake. I like each one for its own specific reasons. So yeah, if any of you guys out there have Xbox, feel free to add me. I'm going to leave my gamer tag down in the description below because I am looking for people to play with. Kind of getting tired of playing by myself. Yeah, so anyway guys, talk to you later. Have a good day.